ladies and gentlemen, hello, my name is Zauberhaft, we're back in Bioshock Infinite here on ANZ. And so far as you can note, we are starting a little bit earlier than we have finished the previous time. That's, well, because of this... Oh, there's Big Daddy howling out there. It's because the save system of Bioshock Infinite has remained the same. It doesn't have like a free space whenever you like, whatever you like, save as ever you like. It saves at checkpoints, and if you leave the game, so you're starting and picking up at the last checkpoint. Therefore, it is just done this way. And this is this is sometimes really good for people like me. It is incredibly good for people like me because, look at this. There used to be a man sitting with a guitar, and I got afraid of him actually spooking the YouTube authorities with his songs. I know, well, whatever song is there, I might be not aware of the song being protected by the copyright or not, so I just decided to talk this guy to cover his song with my talking and just pass by as fast as I could. But I have forgotten to actually pick something very important. You are seeing right here is the possession vigor. Oh yeah, that is supposed to be my very best friend throughout the original game and the first episode of the DLC, and it is supposed to remain that way, I suppose. Because so far I'm not in possession of any other vigor than possession. And it is not a vigor, it is plasmid, finally. Yeah, as I started the... Ooh! Didn't know that would happen.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Oh, I have no idea, Elizabeth. With what has happened, I mean... If you guys know what the hell quantum superposition is... Woo! Nice mouse swing. If you know what the hell that quantum superposition is and how that affects... particles and objects, please inform me on that.
It's the Big Daddy.
Yeah, I can see that.
The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with
It's not
him.
the one who
Comstock
killed
put
you.
him down and he got right back up.
It's just one of them.
I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Yeah, he's the enemy of your enemy, and I will be sneaking by. Because if I engage in any battle, I believe that's going to be my undoing. Crossbow tranquilizer, I believe it's supposed to be. Yep, but it's quite expensive. Why should I need that in the first place? Oh, the old man's winter here. Hello, my good old body. Is there any sample of old man's winter for me?
Never leave him with the sitter.
Oh.
They're all perverts.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not supposed to be good for me. I don't want to spring the trap.
Last time that boy came over, there was urine all over the bowl.
There's gonna be the blood all over the bowl. Oopsie. Looks like it's my turn. I couldn't have missed the opportunity. Now, what do we have in here? The humpback. Whatever that is, I don't have any idea.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water. But something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift the right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Oh. You just got caught in the net, lady. Knock knock. Is this the very door from
What do you want?
the original
Let me in.
game?
I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in without a kind word from the boss.
Oh, the kind word. Is that the would you kindly word? Or he's not supposed to know about that yet? I'm not sure. Oh, that's probably some kind of catch for me. Either it is just the reference, or maybe it's something worse than just the reference, and I'm just about to learn about it. Probably it's not gonna be a pleasant lesson. Speaking about lessons, this game teaches. And it doesn't necessarily teach good things. For example, it teaches me to do something I am not used to. There's a big daddy walking right out there, and I cannot think of any idea of how to bypass that guy. Oh, there I'm supposed to go, right there. But there are splicers around this place for sure. Be the envy of Rupture. No thanks. I mean, maybe it is a compliment to be somebody's envy, but nothing about Rupture, thanks very much. If something goes wrong about that city, well, that city's 100% broken. Well, because Mr. Andrew Ryan has built a society on not just utopic, but crazy principles.
What was that?
Oh, I must have sprung the trap. What is this?
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Whoa! Is that a new plasmid I've just got? Yes, for sure. So, press right mouse while standing. Ooh! So, yeah. Is it literally right mouse? I remember reassigning every plasmids for another button, or maybe I'm making a mistake right there. Oh, it has a lot. Probably I should use it up. Oh, it drains pretty fast. Probably that's not a good idea.
What's this?
Oh, okay.
It seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Wait for what? I'm not going the way I'm told to go. I never do that in games. But probably I have to. That doesn't do much, I see. There's a place I'm supposed to go.
A master of subterfuge.
Su Chong is just... He's a scientist after all. He's not a stealth master. Why? What do you want from him? I like him nevertheless, because... Oh my god! I almost got in the net. I almost got into the trap right there. Good thing. The turret doesn't have any idea of my presence. I hope I'll get some Eve soon, because if I don't, there's another turret right there. Probably it's the worst idea possible to navigate around here without, you know, special tools such as Peeping Tom plasmid. Actually, Peeping Tom is probably the reference to the film, I mean the movie of 60s called The Peeping Tom, about a person who...
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan.
No, there's echo in the room, and Elizabeth is speaking out loud, evidently. So the fact that Booker is not audible, probably she is. yeah, about the references, Peeping Tom is just a movie. Yeah, that's it. About a person who just liked to shoot with a camera the worst emotions of people, primarily such as fear. To that end, he attached a needle, or I don't know whatever that was, to the camera, so that a person who looks at the camera also could see the needle approaching, and he killed people like this, and he made a movie of their primordial moments. So I'm not sure. Probably I am supposed to be just the same thing. The only difference is probably the fact that I will be invisible, unlike this Mr. Peeping Tom thing. Yeah, of course, the information I have just given you is not 100% correct. You just go Google stuff and
Booker and
learn about it.
The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Probably we are about to discover that, Elizabeth. Oh my god. I thought something lighter would suit her better. Maybe. I will stick to this. I cannot imagine Elizabeth with a shotgun. It's probably some kind of terrible exaggeration. Elizabeth with a shotgun is like a really rookish type, as she used to call Mr. DeWitt. Things have changed since then.
That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Bad juju. Is it? Bad juju. Oh, I have come from there. So yeah, probably I'm supposed to navigate over here for some in particular reason. Why is it so dark everywhere? Is there any way for anybody to just switch lights on?
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Ah, it's about me, definitely. I mean, about Elizabeth. Search the cabinet, for sure I will. So that looks an awful lot like the Lutece device. Suchong's version of it. But this indeed does look like it. Suchong's copy of the Lutece device. So does that mean Suchong is just as wise as the two Luteces were and are and will be? Because probably they are the only couple who, well, couple of people who managed to keep and retain this opportunity. Remarkable opportunity indeed to travel through various dimensions and whatnot. Some more audio. Oh my god, yeah. No words, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just so hesitant to push that J button here because Suchong is just about to say something to us. It's gonna be a blast for sure.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Oh, so what is he talking about? And I'm just descending into a complete darkness. There might be something with the colors of this game, or I have no idea where to go. My god. Ah, I should examine the test device, so it is evident that I cannot go in there. Alright, I will do what I'm told to do. Oh, thank god I didn't got the drop damage. Good. Alright. Do I literally see Columbia through this? Oh, it's rather interesting. I cannot look into other directions of this tier, so it literally is kind of two-dimensional thing. Or the third dimension is somewhat suspended in the space-time. I'm not sure. Alright.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses
or stealing
before they
secrets
were
from one
together.
another, rather.
Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're...
Whoops. That must be one of them. Slam open.
Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Whoa.
You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Does he know that for sure? Oh, man. Probably this is beyond the capacities of my brain. Oh, this place is finally lit. Thank God. Or, you know, thank developers. That I can, you know, look at everything around here properly. My God. Yeah, F. It is F. Ah! I shouldn't have done this! What the hell? No, please. Probably I should abstain, rather. Okay. I'm entering with stealth and keeping it that way. Why the hell was I supposed to just enter here? How far does this thing go? Just till the corner. That's just the way I need that to be. Aha! So I will need the old man's winter for some reason. Don't know exactly what reason. Well, alright. Now I know that for sure at least. What else will I require? Probably some kind of incredible courage. It gives me some health. Nice thing to know. Such fat wires. I mean, they're not literally fat, but really, really wide. What? Think MFG handyman. Where do they get that from? Giant balloons? Ridiculous. Yeah, they have been observing Columbia from here through this device. Probably trying to explain how that damn thing flies. Gotta remember the fact that there is the... Is it a fright hook? Or it's something else already? And there is something else as well over here. If only I could, you know... Are you serious? If all this is written over here by Mr. Su Chong, he is probably a great painter as well. Because probably I could write over everything on the board like that, but to paint that with a piece of chalk? Oh man. Probably I should not question the intelligence of that guy.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube.
Nice.
And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom.
I believe I have seen that too.
A heatsink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Well, in terms of that, I believe these sketches are done with a pencil, and the one over there.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
I ain't need no more than that, I believe. Yeah, off we go. Anything of interest over here? I believe nothing more. Yeah, it's totally nothing more. And I also know that there is something of interest over there. Or over here, somewhere. I know that there is an infinite bottle of salts. Oh, nice. For whatever time I'm walking around here, and still I have not searched through everything. Yeah, when I find it, you will see. There is an infinite bottle of salts, or of Eve, whatever. Man, they are looking just the same way. Probably they have not invented the Eve syringes, hypos, here in Rapture. And the plasmids are still in a drinkable form, so does that mean they first of all invented drinkable plasmids, and then they decided to... It's just covered by a code. Rapture Daily Post. Suchong, the greatest genius of Rapture. Shall I read that? Probably. But, okay, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me for... well... For all I know, my reading is the worst I have ever heard around me. Move over Bridget Tenenbaum. With his eye-growing reputation, ever-growing reputation. Here, the first mistake for scientific breakthrough, Dr. Yi Su-chang may have stolen your title. From the innovative new drinkable plasmids to the creation of the Big Daddies who built our city, Rapture's leading medical researcher has been the mind behind it all. Yeah, probably I'm supposed to I'm supposed to believe that 100%. If I didn't know that guy was Korean, I would just assume he was Russian, because that's the typical Russian person of 60s. I mean, Soviet worker guy, so much promoted by the Bolsheviks and whatnot. Alright, a Rapture man through and through, Dr. Suchong switched frequently to whichever employer valued his work the most, contracting out to Fontaine Futuristics, where he helped expand their plasmid line with the popular Enrage and Telekinesis, whatever, and many more before his recent exclusive agreement with Ryan Industries. Currently focused on efforts to create a symbolic bond between Little Sisters and Big Daddy, this visionary scientist, who the little ones affectionately call Papa Suchong, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty much enough. Promises his work will greatly expand the beneficial roles, both provide rupture. This reporter says we can't wait. What do we have over here at that small article? Why are these corners are blurry? I cannot understand what that is. Somebody has been applying water to this? Okay. Proving that the great ascend from even the humblest origins. The life of Dr. Yi Su-chang began as the son of a lowly house servant in a rural Korea. Yeah, that's the proof that he's Korean. But that was not to be for long. The events of World War II caused serious upheaval. Oh, sorry, that word seems to be not familiar to me. All across Asia, and incredible opportunity for those bold enough to grasp it. Yeah, nice thing that I could actually read that. Finally something readable here, because I feel like I'm gonna be spending too much time if I attempt to read the audio logs instead of trying to... whatever. Instead of trying to just listen to them. Ah! What the hell?
For vandalism of Suchong device is dead. Even for pretty lady.
Ah.
I suppose you'd be
At least you
Suchong.
pay me compliments.
Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix
Oh,
your
really?
device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
Not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
Wow.
1216.
Well, she's
Your
trying to,
birthday?
like, buy him.
Fix machine.
Oh. He bought it.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yeah. No comments, ladies and gentlemen. That was just self-explanatory. Mr. Suchong bought that, and Elizabeth apparently is just the person to play on the psychology. Am I supposed to open that somehow?
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition.
Turn.
They're all so pretty. Why, a girl
Am I
can
supposed
breathe,
to get the code somewhere? Or I'm just an idiotic person right there. Alright. Where is that inscription Suchong has left? I know I'm supposed to go directly out there, behind the door. Suchong! Why are these things directly written or, you know, painted on the paper? Just for me to not getting busy trying to break the code. If only I knew something that could aid me for, you know, to break the code. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. That's Infinite Bottle of Eve here. In a matter of minutes, that will drop another one right there. Yep, here we go. So basically it's infinite source of such stuff. Is there something I did not know
Once
for
I find
sure?
replacements for these parts, it's just be a matter of swapping them in for the broken ones. She said optimistically.
Oh my god, now she's talking to herself. Elizabeth, you're about to get mad. Well, probably it's just a matter of time here. Now, how do I break that one? It's definitely not for ones. or anything like that, isn't it? It is definitely not that self-explanatory, ladies and gentlemen. So, yep. I believe that's the proper place for us to stop it over here. And let me figure out the stuff of how to get past this Securus armored super duper door. Oh man, sometimes I just want to knock things over in front of me. But nevertheless, okay. We'll be taking a break right there. See you soon, ladies and gentlemen. In a following episode of Bioshock Infinite, The Burial at Sea, Episode 2. And meanwhile, I will try figuring out the way past this contraption. For now, Zauberhaft signing out.